Hey, I don't think I know you.
I'm Claire. Might not remember me. Bartender at the Afterlife?
Uh-oh.
Max knowing.
Forgot to close my tab.
Bar has a buzz about you lately. As the merc who's reliable, gets things done. And since I need help,
Okay.
need a driver for street races. Drop by my auto shop, I'll tell you more.
Your garage. Where is it?
In Arroyo, on Valley. Lovely spot. You can't miss it.
All right. Try not to.
If I'm not there when you arrive, just hang. I'll show up after my shift at the after.
Okay. See you, Claire.
Listen, I'm the man, and I want everybody to know. Hey, how are you? You doing good? Good deal, babe. Hey, sweetheart, what do you say you give me your phone number and we call tonight? How's that sound, huh? Really? I'm out here shooting for my TV show. What do you say? Really? You write it on my hand? Well, lucky you. I'm a book author. You're a book author? So we're a pretty good match, you and I, huh? What do you say? Listen, babe, I'm 18 years old. I'm the man. Come on. You into it? Yeah, not at all. You're gorgeous. You serious? I am actually a book author, newly published. Really? Well, say give me a little kiss on the lips, huh? No deal, no dice? Listen, honey, I know what you're thinking. Who's this slick-back casual cat with a snakeskin belt and a leather jacket? It's me. So what? I'm the man. I'm looking for some tilapias. You guys got tilapia here? Yeah, let me get 4 pounds of tilapia. Is that good? Tilapia, freshly packed? What about salmon? You got salmon? Salmon. Oh, salmon. Yeah, river salmon. So what do you say? For a guy like me, freshly dressed, leather jacket, snakeskin belt, what do you say? Give me 4 pounds of salmon we call free. Not free. Free? Are you serious? You wouldn't give me some free salmon? You got tilapia brains in the back? Nothing like that? Hey, yeah, right. Where'd you get that jacket? That's a nice leather jacket, huh? It's looking good. Hey, what do you say? Me and you, since we got such similar taste, I'm the man, you look like you're a pretty fine-looking young lady. What do you say? You give me a number, huh? What do you say? Huh? What do you say?
Yeah, I'm good. But
Babe, come on, I'm the man. Look at our jackets.
you are. We met.
You're not into it?
Take a picture or something.
Listen, I'm 18 years old from New York. What do you say?
Good thing.
Hey, God bless.
All right.
Unbelievable.
God, I feel sick. Don't like this at all. This porcelain.
Yeah, fuck that. He is, Keanu Reeves, OG Keanu Reeves, better. He be looking kinda crazy. What? No. Use the original.
Details have emerged on the attempted abduction of Hanako Arasaka at the Arasaka-sponsored Dundee Parade. Early accounts first reported that the assailants struck as the parade was in full swing. They overwhelmed and seized control of the Arasaka Heiress's parade platform. Fortunately, Arasaka's security forces, under the personal direction of
God, I feel sick. Don't like this at all. This porcelain bitch is the worst kind of news.
I know. I'll be careful.
Not exactly one of your strong suits. Listen, first sign of trouble, we dealt her.
Hanako-samaがお待ちだ。
She emptied the place. Shit.
Excellent. You have come. Thanks for meeting me.
Of course, V. And I thank you. Before we discuss details, I feel I owe you an explanation. I must tell you why I changed my mind and wish to help.
Weren't sure of anything. If you could trust me. If Yorinobu'd killed your father... No?
I knew. From the start.
You... knew?
All the board members knew. Not one soul even slightly interested in the matter believed in the poisoning. Details were disparate, inconsistent.
You knew, but didn't do a thing about it? Why? Suddenly sprout a conscience just yesterday?
My father had flaws. I know this. I harbor no illusions about it. When a foe needed removal, my father ordered it without a thought to mercy. A way of being Yorinobu could not abide. But to my father, ends ever justified means. Saburo Arasaka has always valued just one thing. Do you know what it is?
Power.
Family. Our
I was gonna
family.
fucking say family.
I was to be its heart. To uphold life, ensure continuity, stability, never to oppose it.
Huh. Guess Yorinobu's instructions were a little different?
Yorinobu raised his hand against our father. But he is an Arasaka. He is family. I do not expect you to understand. I wish you merely to know I do not oppose my brother willingly. That it is difficult. Is everything in order?
Mm-hmm. He's your brother. It's been hard, it'll be hard. Let's say I get that. But what changed your mind?
We received a warning during the parade. Security protocols were violated. The first doubts sprouted then. They grew yet greater in your hideout, when my brother's assault group arrived not to rescue, but to kill.
Yorinobu was just plain willing to sacrifice you.
My father was right about my brother. He never cared for us. I was brought up to be the heart of the family. It is time for the Arasakas to listen to their heart. It will bring justice. Did you bring Soul Killer? As we agreed you would.
Finger on the trigger, don't say a word.
Seem on edge? Something got you spooked?
I don't know. 3 times now that AB has flown by.
Think someone might have tailed you?
We must not get distracted. Did you bring Soul Killer?
Of course I didn't bring Soul Killer. Afraid we don't know each other that well.
You prefer to keep your guard up. Understandable, but unnecessary. We are here because I know how to save your life. I can lead you to Mikoshi.
Meaning, Mikoshi don't exist in real space.
Yet its access points do, and one is very near.
Where?
Here in Night City, beneath Arasaka Tower.
We ought to leave. Right now.
Sure know how to prick up my ears. Go on, talk.
My brother.
You catch a whiff of that? Smells like shit. Careful not to step in it.
He must be made to take responsibility for his deeds.
Sounds like you want to avenge dead old dad.
I want the Arasaka Corporation to know the truth.
How you plan to do this?
Yorinobu,
花子様、そろそろご自宅にお戻りいただいて。
すぐに済むわ。Yorinobu will soon. call a meeting of the board. Representatives of all factions are expected to attend. The perfect moment for them to learn the circumstances of my father's death. I will get you into this meeting, and you will testify against my brother.
Testify. Listen, mind if I was straight with you?
Help me get rid of Yorinobu. I will help you get rid of the construct.
Let's assume it works. Then what? You take the Arasaka throne?
Where would you get that idea?
Figured it as a given. Besides, Takamura said you were supposed to step in for Yorinobu here in Night City.
Everyone must know their place, V. That is a fact my brother has never understood. I know my place, and I have no wish to change it. Well, Zen?
No wish to, or no permission, you being a woman.
I decide my own fate. As should you. So...
Want me to throw Yorinobu under the bus in front of Arasaka top brass? Call me crazy, but that sounds like fucking suicide.
This I know. And that is why we will take all the necessary precautions.
Like, such as?
You will see.
Offers intriguing. Need to think about it.
Naturally. But think quickly. Yorinobu is on high alert after the parade. He may harbor suspicions.
We're getting the fuck out of here.
Are you well?
Yeah, it's just,
You are bleeding.
Fuck.
It seems you are running out of time. Don't delay. Make your decision.
No worries about that.
You could use some air. Right now.
What are you doing?
Shit, we could be hours from it now, V. And you can't stand on your own 2 feet. Well, I'm good to go. Body listens to me. See what I'm getting at?
Of course I can see. Want me to hand over the keys?
I want to save your life. Pop some pseudo-endotrizine, scooch, and let me get behind the wheel. I'll get us to fucking Mikoshi.
Uh-huh. Oh, exactly.
Without that porcelain cunt's help, that's for damn sure.
Don't stand a chance without help.
Right about that. But that's why I'll bring Rogue. She's not rusted through just yet. Plus, she owes me.
Maybe she'd have stuck her neck out for you a half a century ago. But now, I don't see it.
I'll convince her. After all, we know a thing or two about ops like this. We'll blast our way into Saka Tower, just like we did back in the day. Then find the way inside Mikoshi. It's our only chance.
Do I even need you? Could ask Rogue myself.
Won't take a risk this big with someone she still sees in merc diapers. With me, it'd be just like old times.
Hanako's offers on the table.
I'm sorry. Whose?
Oh, God, the crap. She actually has power. Could be our ticket.
Yeah, one-way ticket to the city morgue. That Sokka cunt scrambled your circuits. Rogue and I will handle this, just like we used to.
What about Pan Am? She offered help.
Listen up, V. Those guys are trailer tuggers. An assault on Arasaka's just not another convoy to jack. You already tried this with amateurs. Both know how that ended.
And you tried it with pros. Didn't end any fucking better.
You don't want those people involved. Their lives on the line, possibly on your conscience. Our one hope is sitting at the afterlife right now, and her name is Rogue.
Hanako's offer's on the table.
I'm sorry. Whose?
Oh, God, the crap. She actually has power. Could be our ticket.
Yeah, one-way ticket to the city morgue. That Sokka cunt scrambled your circuits. Rogue and I will handle this, just like we used to.
Rogue? I don't know. You honestly think it could work?
With her experience, her resources, her connections. Won't find anyone better in NC.
Johnny...
It's gotta work. We breach the tower. Alt cracks open Makoshi. Then I fuck up that. Great, you checking out again? No, it's not what you think. Not yet.
Easy there. Don't move just yet.
Vic.
You're in pain, I know. Delirious when you arrived, so I had to dose you with beta-haloperidol. But light oversensitivity is a good sign. Means your optic nerves aren't damaged.
How... How'd I get here?
Dragged yourself here, beat to hell and back. Gave Misty a hell of a fright. Then you shoved my patient at the time off the table and demanded you be treated immediately.
Tell him it was your guardian angel.
Huh?
I wasn't completely myself.
I know. And that's a bit worrying.
Order a weaker poison next time.
This ain't no joke, kid. As I see it, there won't be a next time. All right. That should be a little better. Try sitting up. Carefully. Gonna keep me waiting all day?
I'll try. Think I'm getting some feeling back.
Slowly.
Another victory for the history books. Well, looks like I can sit up all right. But I can tell you don't have good news.
How much longer is this going to go on?
You tell me.
Looking at you, not long at all. Next attack, you won't be able to crawl back here. You'll flatline in some back alley. This is your last chance to take matters into your own hands. Understand?
I know, Vic. I'll try. soon.
No, you'll do it now. Now, see that setup over there?
Yeah? What about it?
You'll find a last dose of pseudo-endotrizin there. A gift from Misty. Want to give in to the voices in your head? Go ahead. Take a puff. Go silent. Get out. Or find another way. End things on your own terms. Got a little present for me over there, too. Markers. Manage to walk those few yards to the table. The rest will be up to you, and you alone.
You heard him. We've got one last chance. I'm taking the wheel. Endotrizine, Rogue, Sokka Tower. Only way this is gonna work.
Enough, Johnny. I gotta think about it. Need a stretcher noodle? Fine. Just not in this basement.
V, Christ, you're talking out loud.
Out loud? What?
Just go fix this thing.
Think I can do it.
Whatever you decide, let's make sure to get out of here first.
Hey V, I heard... Well, your thoughts?
Shouldn't have had to. Sorry about that.
No need to be. I know what's going on. And I know it won't be easy. For either of you. If you don't want to decide here, I know a much better place.
Sure. Got a feeling Vic's had enough of me as is.
Don't be mad at him. His chakras are all blocked up today. Plus, he's had too much coffee.
Let me guess. My aura's sputtering?
Mm-hmm. Afraid so.
Sure, lead the way. Why is this spot special?
I took Jackie there once. It's not far.
Jackie? What's he got to do with any of this?
You'll see. Come on. Top floor. He had the same glum face.
Who, Jack?
This is it, Chica. I'm done for.
Doesn't sound like the Jackie I knew.
That was a long time ago. His mom had just found out he'd signed up with the Valentinos. Trust me. Senora Wells on one shoulder, your gang Chumbas on the other. No choice can ever seem right.
Mm-hmm.
Life wasn't easy for my Jackie, but... he found the courage to bet on himself. After. I brought him here.
Ah, that's more like it. Air.
See that? I come here when I need to get away. Be alone with my thoughts.
She's on to something. Ought to sit, mull through some shit yourself.
Be alone with my thoughts. You're on unachievable these days. So what did Jackie decide up here?
Oh, you know. Gonna be a legend in this city. And I'm gonna leave you alone now. Take your time.
Fucking scared me, know that? Thought you were on your way out. For now. You know, should call anyone you want to say goodbye to.
Worst case scenario. That what you expect?
No. But whatever you decide, risk's gonna be high. If things don't go our way. Just fucking do it. Anyone you gotta talk to, now's the time. Pills can wait.
Nah, not really my style. Goodbyes.
You do you. Come a long way to get here, haven't we? Just think. It all started in a fucking landfill.
Then you tried to kill me.
See exactly what I mean. Trying to save your sorry hide now. You can let me do that. Or you can try Panham and her tarmac rats. But then their lives will weigh heavy on your soul. Or you take Arasaka's deal, but then you'll have your own soul on your conscience.
Think you ought to go with Rogue. Two of you together got the best shot.
You absolutely sure? No going back on this, you know.
You're up, Johnny. I trust you. Take the wheel. Just go easy on us, yeah?
Thanks, V. I'll get us through this. You'll see. See you on the other side.
Even if I gotta burn this whole fucking city down.
You know the weirdest thing, though?
What? Hey there, V. Drop in for one last drink before turning in?
I'll put it to you this way, Wakako. Don't get in my way. You're running your little operation only because I have allowed it. And I can change my mind whenever I want. Hang on, give me a sec. V?
V's taking a break. It's me.
We'll talk soon, Wakako. What do you want, Johnny?
Jesus, who died? Not happy to see me?
Frankly, I'm not sure.
Why? We had fun at the movies, didn't we?
We're not at the movies anymore. Plus, got a good idea why you're here. You want something. And that's always a bad sign.
Pretty tight setup you got, Rogue. Queen of Night City. Couldn't have been easy to achieve all this. So many others failed.
The hell's that supposed to mean?
Just thinking back. You miss the old times at all, Rogue?
Fine with where they are, fine with where I am.
I can see that. Shame no one else from the Atlantis had the same luck.
Hey, everybody! We're closed!
Oh, fuck in!
Now.
We ain't finished yet!
Oh, yes, you is!
Shish, what's the matter?
Nothing. Your shift's done. You're heading home to kick your feet up.
Okay. Guess I'm gonna go back to work.
We'll have the whole place to ourselves? VIP treatment.
Now talk. Just what the hell are you insinuating?
That my bottle behind the bar?
Yep. Been waiting there. Just... I never knew what the fuck for. But I'm starting to get some good ideas about how I might use it.
Listen, Rogue, just show me your hand. I know you sold out.
You really think... Fuck. Since when are my professional choices any of your fucking business?
Got a name at the tip of your tongue, I know. Adam Smasher.
So yes, but way later. You were gone and I'd stopped dressing in mourning. No room for sentimentality in the biz, Johnny. Smasher, me, we work for the same people. Does it stink like fresh shit? Yes. Did I have a choice? I did. Do I regret it? Very much so. That what you wanted to hear?
Well, hey. The past is the past.
If that's the case, do we talk about the future? I know you. Came here for a reason.
This body, I'm trying to... No. Fuck! V's dying, and I'm the fucking cancer killing her. But the process can be stopped. I just have to...
No, Johnny. Don't start. Don't tell yourself you're out to help someone. It's only ever about you, so you can feel better.
You sure about that?
Yeah. Same as it was with Alt. Wasn't even about guilt.
That. Just some fucking sense of personal discomfort.
Now fuck off, princess. I'm running out of time, Rogue. When that fucking clock strikes 12, Johnny'll disappear and V'll go with him. Need to get myself out of her head before that happens. We managed to contact Alt. She agreed to help.
But?
Only one place we can do it. The data fort, Mikoshi. And the only access point we got a chance of reaching is tucked snugly under Sokka Tower.
Arasaka? Again? Should have seen that coming. Only an idiot does the same thing over and over, while expecting things to work out differently. You even have a plan for this?
Oh, Christ. See, that's what's wrong with kids these days. Everybody's always asking about some fucking plan.
It ever been different?
Back in the day, you snorted some lines, grabbed your iron, and did what needed doing. And that's why it worked. And it'll work for us now.
Hang on. Us?
That's right. Can't possibly work without you.
So, what? I dust off and load up my tsunami?
Rejoin your crusade against Arasaka?
Bingo.
When?
Dunno. Now?
And what makes you think I'd agree?
Owe it to yourself.
Is that so?
Sure, you can just be the queen of the ball in Night City. But that's not the real Rogue. The real Rogue you buried while you climbed to the top. Look deep. I know you can find her again.
Shit. Knew this would happen one day. That one night, by some fucking miracle, you'd waltz in here and tear everything down. Some things never change.
And us? Have we changed?
I don't know.
Well, what do you say we go find out? Will you lend me a hand?
Shut the fuck up, Johnny. Just stop talking.
Fucking Christ!
Every time. Every time. Never have I seen one not drunk as a pig sleep over 20 hours.
Next time you're losing teeth.
Think so? I would like to see you try. But the boss will not be happy when I break your bones.
Mean Rogue?
There's only one boss. Let's go. The boss awaits.
See, you two said your hellos. Excellent.
Rogue, what's this specimen doing here?
He's our pilot and our ride to Corpo Plaza today.
Our ride. So you're in.
Don't act all surprised, leadhead. Gears over there. Help yourself.
Don't mind if I do.
Grab some gear, Johnny. Don't forget.
What are these?
Retro thrusters. Anti-gravs. Strap them to your legs, and you can jump from damn near any height. Christ, Johnny, I'm not your fucking babysitter.
Never mind. Got it. Okay now. Gonna tell me what the plan is?
Yep. Jack in the Shard. Target's the Mikoshi access point in Arasaka Tower. Need to reach the lab floor. hold it just long enough to do what we need to do, and get out alive. Arasaka Tower's a fortress, the most secure building in Night City. Walking in through the front door just ain't an option. So, we'll get in through a window of our own making. Specifically, we fly in on a Militech Strix tactical bomber. First, we rain fire on the building's air defenses from a high altitude. Then we breach a wall on the 76th floor, jump from the AV, and survive the landing thanks to our anti-gravs. That's right. We'll land smack in the middle of a tropical rainforest. Contrary to popular opinion, Arasaka has panache at times. We cut our way through the jungle to a shaft located on the tower's vertical axis. The shaft runs the height of the building. We use our retro thrusts again. Reach the bottom floor quickly. We'll surprise the socks off security. They'll be in disarray. Resistance should be minimal. We hit the lab floor running, reach the access point. The rest will be in your hands. I'll hold for applause.
As I said, there's only one boss, one queen.
Sheesh, didn't say you had a bomber.
We all have our secrets.
Guess nowadays a slick red Mezutani just doesn't cut it. How'd you get that?
I'm the best fixer in town, idiot. Enough said. Now focus on the plan.
Saying we're gonna rain fire on these assholes. Seriously? I've waited too long for this.
Don't bust out of your pants just yet. If we want to survive, we gotta do a lot more. Here comes the tricky bit. We're gonna knock a Jerugian 0401 comsat off its orbit.
Blood clot satellite. We gonna make history, friends.
That'll freeze comms in NC, NorCal, and SoCal. Should buy us 3 or 4 hours. No coordination, no support, complete chaos.
Mean to tell me that apart from that fucking bomber, you have a weaponized space shuttle?
Got a certain acquaintance at Orbital Air.
Mystery benefactor?
Highly positioned informant. I'll pay him enough to give us access to the Jerugian. The rest will be up to our old Netrunner friend.
You mean Alt?
Only one I know who can rip an Arasaka satellite out of the sky.
Can try to sway Alt, but no promises. Unfettered AI, remember? She can be difficult. Still got the watch on her ass, too. Besides, bringing down a satellite might not make her happy.
I could give a shit about her feelings. I'm the one taking most of the risks here. Either you convince Cunningham, or I'm out.
I said I'd try! Christ. So summing up, we fly to Arasaka Tower unnoticed and say hello with a welcome basket of missiles.
Exactly. Then we jump in, find the building's vertical axis, and work our way down.
To the Mikoshi access point. Yep.
What'd you think?
I don't know. Sounds too simple somehow.
Forgot to mention our chances of survival are shit.
And you still wanna...
I do.
End of topic.
Rogue?
What?
Just... thank you.
Thank me later.
There's still the matter of Alt.
Do you know how to move around cyberspace?
Well, V got some practice under her belt. Sure, I'll manage.
Head out back. Nix will show you the ropes. And you, Wayland, heat up the Strix. We'll be with you soon.
How long you gonna be? Might I have time for a nap?
Hey, so you the one gonna dive, right?
That is the plan.
Right on. Hop into a suit, and have a seat over there. I'm finishing up for the day, so you be resurfacing on your own. And don't fuck with my gear.
Alt? You here?
I told you. Alt Cunningham is no more.
That's so? Then why do I see her in front of me?
You see Alt because you wish to. It's a defense mechanism. Your explicit memory is simply creating a replacement image.
It's weird. Like
Having a bad dream.
You read my thoughts?
An oversimplification. You still deny what you are. A construct. A set of data. I know you.
You know me.
Like lines of code.
So why even bother talking if you know my thoughts?
As action precedes reaction, so Johnny Silverhand speaks before he thinks.
So you are in there, Alt.
Only a sliver of memory from Alt's sense of humor.
So what else do you know?
The complexity of your emotions. Time is short. Netwatch could detect our local net traffic.
I know how we get.
It's beneath Arasaka Tower. Predictable.
Holy fuck, you're doing it now. You're reading
the
my...
Trojan 0401 poses no problem. I can deactivate the satellite.
Couldn't you just hold on a second?
You will breach Arasaka Tower and locate the port into Mikoshi. This is the program that will establish the link. I will send it with you on a splinter. Upon your opening of a back door, I will be able to circumvent the data fort's security protocols.
And once that's done...
You will be separated from V, and Mikoshi will cease to exist.
You're a book author? So we're a pretty good match, you and I, huh? What do you say? Listen, babe, I'm 18 years old. I'm the man. Come on. You're a book author? So we're a pretty good match, you and I, huh? What do you say? Listen, babe, I'm 18 years old. I'm the man. Come on. You into it? You're gorgeous. You serious? Really? Well, say give me a little kiss on the lips, huh? No deal? No dice? Listen, honey, I know what you're thinking. Who's this slick-back casual cat with a snakeskin belt and a leather jacket? It's me. So what? I'm the man. I'm looking for some tilapias. You guys got tilapia here? Yeah, let me get 4 pounds of tilapia. Is that good? Tilapia? Freshly packed? What about salmon? You got salmon? Salmon. Yeah, river salmon. So what do you say? For a guy like me, freshly dressed, leather jacket, snakeskin belt, what do you say? Give me 4 pounds of salmon we call free. Free? Are you serious? You wouldn't give me some free salmon? You got tilapia brains in the back? Nothing like that? Hey, yeah, right. Where'd you get that jacket? That's a nice leather jacket, huh? It's looking good. Hey, what do you say? Me and you, since we got such similar tastes, I'm the man, you look like you're a pretty fine-looking young lady. What do you say? You give me a number, huh? What do you say? Huh? What do you say? Babe, come on, I'm the man. Look at our jackets. You're not into it? Listen, I'm 18 years old from New York. What do you say? Hey, God bless. Unbelievable. Hey, babe, I got a question for you. You interested in talking to a guy like me? Huh? 2 seconds. Your son. So what do you say? I tag along with you. We pick up your son together. What do you say? Huh? You give me your phone number? You sure about that? Hey, babe, I'm the man. Write it down. I promise. Excuse me, sir. What do you say? Give me 216 horse tranquilizer. We call it a day. Excuse me, sir. What do you say? Give me 216 horse tranquilizer. We call it a day. Excuse me, sir. What do you say? Give me 216 horse tranquilizer. We call it a day. That don't sound too good to you? What if I were to tell you I'm the man? Just the man, just in general. I'm from New York, fresh in town, just looking for 216 horse tranquilizer. How's that sound? Hey, yo, Captain Crunch is a liar. Oops, it's all berries. This wasn't no accident. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. You want me to leave? Huh. And this guy's in here causing accidents? Excuse me. You got a cigarette I can have? You got a cigarette I can have? You got a cigarette I can have? Smoking one? You don't smoke one? Hey, babe, I'll smoke you like a cigarette. How's that sound? I'm dead serious right now. Hello? Yo, my cousin Vinny said this place was awesome. Babe, where the the Asian honeys at? Hey, let me in. I'm trying to get some action here. I'm the man. Yo, I've been out here for about a half hour trying to get some action. This place is not what it was all bumped up to be. Elite spots? Yeah, right. I'm trying to get milk. I want to get milky. Open up. Come on. I'm getting restless out here. It's the man. Baby, I know you're in there. Come on, babe. Let me in. What do you say? I'm a nice guy, babe. Come on. How long do I got to wait out here? I got money. Look, check it out, babe. I got $1 right here. What do you say? One fresh dollar, you milk me out like a cow. How's that sound? It's freaking ridiculous, man. Can't a guy get a little action out here? I'm freezing. I'm freezing my tail off, just looking for a little happy times. What are you looking at, huh? Hey, what's your problem? Yeah, right. Yeah, I'd smoke you like a cigarette, partner. What do you say? You looking at me? Why don't you sit down? Get out of here. I'm the man. That's right. Keep on driving, wise guy. Keep it going. Keep it going. Hey, nice red van, playboy. Ha! Good one. Everyone out here's a sucker, but I'm the man. Hey, what are you gonna do about it, huh? Hey, car stop for me. Hey, not today, buddy. Turn it around, keep it running. Turn it around. Nope, not today. Turn it around, keep it running. That's right. Hey, I'm new in town. You guys got a cigarette I can bum? Hey, me neither. What do you say? Hey, you got a cigarette I can bum here? No way. Not in front of your business? No way. Hey, I would never. But you got a cigarette I can bum? Boy, partner? Hey, good deal, buddy. I'm out of here. Hey, how you doing? Hey, you possibly got a cigarette I can bum off you? That'd be awesome. Please, babe. I'm looking for a cigarette. I'm dying for a cigarette. Okay, just got it from New York, and I really need a cigarette. Yeah. How you doing tonight? You feeling good? What's the move in this town? It seems kind of beat around here, honestly. Really? Frederick, what's that like? Hey, thank you, doll. Have a wonderful night. Oh, I love a light. That'd be incredible. Fantastic, babe. Thank you so much. I love you. Smoking cigarettes. She works at school. She was like, I have no problem with the footage or whatever, but can you please not show the school logo? Oh, she's a school teacher? What do you know? What kind of person would teach children? Hey, why don't you have a seat, partner? Hey, tell him I said, yeah, right. I'm the man. New in town, but I run this place. Check it. Hey, man. I'm from New York. I'm new in town. I just got this cigarette. It's not really all that I thought it was cracked up to be. You guys buy these back? In New York, I get like $3.50 for this. Yeah, you guys buy cigarettes back? I'll cut you a deal. I'll give you $4.99 for it. Physically, can I swap it out with a fresh one? You guys got Marlboro Reds in here? Hey, you want to go outside and roast one of these with me now? You don't know? Hey, me neither, man. What do you say? What do you say? Me neither. What do you say? You good? You sure? Yeah. God bless, brother. Yeah, right. Hey, what does that look like? Beef for what? Beef with a Buckingham show. Tune in every Thursday. Yeah, right. You got a light? I'll share this with you. Yeah, I got a cigarette. I smoked half of it, but I'll share it with you. What do you say? I take a puff, you take a puff, buddy? What do you say? What, is it this look back here? Ask me for a cigarette. What do you say? All right, look at this. Hey, how are you, babe? Is Frankie here? Yeah, is little Frank here? Or no? You not working no more? Is Frank around? Is Frank around or no? What can I get for $1? I'm from New York. I'm just coming here, sleeping in my car. I'm starving. What can I get for $1? I'm dead serious. What do you say? Back in New York, my boy Giovanni gives me a slice of pizza for 50 cents. What do you say? I'll cut you a deal. I can draw you a drawing. I'll give you $1 in a drawing. I'm an artist, seriously. I'm here from New York, just trying to get a nice pizza for $1. I'm starving here. I could draw a wicked banana. I swear to God, seriously. I give you $1, draw you a banana. What do you say? I don't see no cameras. I'm new in town. I don't know anybody. I'm here visiting Baltimore, trying to get a sales position. You know what I mean? I'm a little down on my luck. I'm starving. Just need a slice of pizza for $1. I mean, I'll take a stack of pepperonis. What do you say? I'm sorry. You're wonderful. Thank you so much. What's this place called anyways? No, I'm staying in town. What time is this? Eldersburg? Unreal. Queens, 14th Street. Born and raised. Hey, how's the hair looking, man? Looking slick? How's the hair looking? Looking okay? Looking all right? All right, thank you. What kind of product do you use? Just like a week or two, honestly. I came to Baltimore to try to get a job with W.B. Mason. I love some Parmesan. That'd be magical. But really, if I don't get the job, I mean, I'll come back if you're seriously interested in hiring me. All right, thank you, brother. God bless you. You just saved me here tonight. Thank you so much. A little bit of pizza, hot on the hands. What do you say? Let's roll. Get out of my face with that thing, huh? Why don't you back up? Hey, look at me, partner. Why don't you have a seat? Hey, it's just me and you. Why don't you have a seat? You serious? Yeah, right. I don't got any tranquilizers. Look, I'm the man. Sometimes you get a little down when you're the man, but what can you do, huh? I'm hung like a horse here. Take the belt. All day, all night, buddy. Look at me. Yeah, right. Hey, miss, I got a question for you. I saw this box of cereal. What's going on with Captain Crunch here? It says, oops, it's all berries. You really think that's an accident? You kidding me? I talked to a manager. Honestly, Captain Crunch over here making mistakes. Yellow best manager? I got a question. I found this box of Captain Crunch. It says, oops, it's all berries. You really think that's an accident? What? Yeah, oops, it's all berries. You think that's an accident? You trust this guy? I have no idea. You have no idea? You kidding me? You kidding me? Oops. Hey, oops. What about this? Oops. Oops. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's an accident. I don't buy it. This guy's a phony. Yeah. You think so? Would you trust this guy with your kids? I wouldn't trust him with mine. I got two fine ladies at home. I wouldn't trust him with my kids. Would you? I'm also not trust. You wouldn't trust me then? Yeah, I wouldn't trust him. What should we do with this? We should get this off the shelf. I saw there's a bunch of this in stock. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I think you must talk with our CS here. Yeah, I'd love to talk to your manager. He will give you the right. Up there? Where is he? Yeah. Maybe in the register 7. Hey, excuse me, young lady. I got a serious problem here. Oops, berries. Oops, it's all berries? You really think this is an accident? You buy this stuff? Honestly, I think we got to get this off. Are we looking good? Hey, look up Brandon Buckingham on YouTube. It's a good deal.
Hey Kyle, Ricky, check out this commercial. It's awesome. It's been 7 long months since my merch was last available for purchase. I've received hundreds of comments like, drop new merch, where's the merch? Merch this, merch that. Well, I've been working on it, and after going overseas and buying hundreds of sweatshirts that came in children's sizes, I finally got a solution. Introducing the Cold Ass Collection. For a limited time, we have cold ass riding beanies, windbreakers, and all of which are embroidered with only the finest of fabrics. As well as these 2 screen-printed cold ass riding sweatshirts that have the Buckingham Show logo embroidered on the back. Pretty fancy stuff. But that's not all! We got fanny packs, sweatpants, and an ultra-rare I'm the Man t-shirt available to commemorate this video. Woo! All merch is available right now on the BuckinghamShow.com, so act quick, because those that hesitate will be left empty-handed.
Hey there, Captain Crunch. What are you doing around here, huh? Listen, the man will step foot on any block. Believe that. I don't want to have to break it down for you, wise guy. Hey, buddy, that's the wrong bench. You know what I'm saying? these beautiful streets. I'm at home, finally back in New York, where I'm supposed to be. Born and raised. Nothing like Queens, nothing like 14th Street. It's New York. We make the rules around here. All you clowns are in traffic. I'm on foot, running this motherfucker on the daily. Get out of the car and face me like a man. I'm walking here. Why don't you move it along there, wise guy? Where you from? Queens. Yeah? Yeah. What block? 103rd. Ha! That's a joke. Want to get down? Let's get down. You want to get down? Let's get down, huh?
Look, everybody else here doesn't know the fucking difference between you and some other asshole in the subway.
You calling me an asshole? You don't know whether to eat shit or go blind, wise guy. Let me hear you say New York. Hey, Big Rig, let me hear you say New York or you're not from here. You that guy? Unbelievable. The way you don't know whether to eat shit or go blind, wise guy. Let me hear you say New York. Hey, Big Rig, let me hear you say New York or you're not from here. You...
No fear. I mean, something could go wrong.
Fear is the wrong word.
Serious shock talk now, Walt. This is a jailbreak for the others, right? The little souls who fly free.
Yes.
Not good enough. I know there's more to it. Just spill it.
They will become part of something greater.
Nope, keep trying. Don't understand.
Because it is not something you can understand.
Fine, have it your way.
Is that everything?
That's all that crossed my mind. See you in Mikoshi.
Yes.
Yes. Right.
V, don't know if you can hear me, but thanks for trusting me. Let's do this.
They're in Ezra. Paperwork's with Asukaga and Finch. Yeah, everything's fine. Got no reason to worry. Now, pull over. Kill the engine and have a nice long look at the stars. Simply that. You won't regret it. Gotta go.
I love you. Biggest raid of your life?
In that getup? Really?
What, not catching my good side?
Won't exactly shed many bullets, but that's your problem.
Ready?
Yeah, it's ready.
Good. Now come on, or that lunatic will take off without us. I like this joint. Gonna miss it. To the very top.
So, Waylon, what'd you tell him about the job?
Well, smoking all the fucking brain.
Guy, unbelievable. The way these people act, it's ridiculous. Bunch of rats scurrying around the city. One day a real rain's gonna come and really clean these streets. What are you doing here? You from New York? No. You're just visiting, aren't you? Yes. You're new in town? Yes. You run this place? No. Didn't think so. Take this sunflower, I want you to just move it along, yeah?
What are you doing?
What do you like to do there, wise guy?
Nothing.
Nothing?
No.
Oh, so you're a big shot, yeah?
No.
Embarrassing. What's that?
What?
You're talking to the man.
Talking to you about what?
Talking to who about what?
I don't know.
You don't, do you? That's right. Keep it that way and stop wondering. Ha! The man smokes Camel Crushes all the way. Listen to it pop. Ah, you heard that, right? No matter where the man goes, he runs that place. Up and down, to and fro. 10 out of 10, easy, not a problem. Why don't you sit down? You fucking bitch! I'm gonna ruin your life. Who the hell is this guy, huh?
No, what the fuck?
Yeah, here in the streets, wise guy. You know who I am?
Who are you?
I'm the man. Smoke this cigarette, yeah?
Okay.
What's your name? Huh?
No, what the fuck?
Yeah, here in the streets, wise guy. You know who I am? You fucking bitch! I'm gonna ruin your life. Who the hell is this guy, huh?
No, what the fuck?
Yeah, here in the streets, wise guy. You know who I am?
Who are you?
I'm the man. Smoke this cigarette, yeah?
Okay.
What's your name? Some kind of little sneaky guy, yeah? Camel Crushes. Strictly business, yeah? Smoke it. Hey, what are you doing around here, dumbass?
Hey!
It's New York.
Hey!
Did you get a grip?
Oh!
He doesn't know who he's talking. He's around little sneakster, the little sneaky man around here, and he's walking around all slick-footed and shit like that. We got Slick Rick in the place to be, Lottie-Dottie. I'm wise intelligent. God's Earth and 85ers. You know how we get down. Look at this punk up on the rock. Hey, what are you guys doing in Central Park, huh? Two squares like you. You're kind of cramping my style out here with your square shoes. Only one guy wears sunglasses around here. It's me. Take them off. I play Frisbee all day. I'm the man. Write it down, I promise. Let's chuck some disc. Let's chuck some disc.
You puff?
You ready? I smoke that shit on the regular. Want to try some snow cone? Check this out. Hit it on the back. Hit it from the back. How you guys doing? You taking photos? You having a good time in New York? You know who you're talking to right now, right? It's the man, without a doubt.
So it has been 5 months since Sneeko was banned from YouTube. For those of you that don't remember, Sneeko was a pretty popular YouTuber for the last 4 years or so. He came up making these philosophical videos about the way he felt towards different facets of our society. And up until around a year ago, I would say that most people on the platform had a pretty favorable opinion of him, even when he had made some questionable content, like how Cuties was his new favorite movie.
I saw Cuties last night, and it was pretty good. It's a pretty good movie. Americans are like, this is deplorable. I saw this commentator, Penguin Zero, who I actually like. There's not a lot of good commentators, but he's like, this movie is deplorable. There's nothing good about it. There's nothing. And it's like he didn't even watch the movie. It's just like he only saw the clips.
And once he discovered live streaming, he really never looked back. And it's like overnight, his content style completely changed to a much more reactionary channel than his former well-thought-out videos. Soon after becoming tape-pilled, he would basically go off the red pill deep end, meaning all of his thoughts and all of his talking points would now align with that community. He started talking more extremely about women, other creators on the platform, and of course political ideology. And he was creating a huge buzz online, to say the least, with his short-form content going viral on TikTok and YouTube, just like it had with the Top G. Now, there's various claims as to why he got banned. If you ask him, he'd ramble off something about the Matrix being out to get him. But ultimately, it all came down to Sneeko receiving a strike on his second YouTube channel, meaning he had a 1-week ban from posting content, and then continuing to post on his other main channel, which YouTube considers a ban evasion.
What's good, y'all? I'm in Bucharest, Romania, and I just got my second strike on Sneeko. So if you want to find all those videos that I just deleted, go on Rumble, Sneeko Live, and Real Sneeko on Rumble. Also, I won't be able to stream for the next 2 weeks, so I'll see you soon. I am upset about that. I'm not going to say sorry.
Which is grounds for immediate termination of all your channels, and this is written in the terms of service when you sign up. So now for the last half year, Sneeko has been on alternative video sharing platform Rumble, and he has essentially continued to diss pretty much anyone who doesn't agree with the way he sees the world and our society.
You stand for nothing but exactly what they want you to stand for.
Specifically, he has recently had some beef going on with Moist Critical, aka Penguins, aka Charlie. And this really all started when Sneeko reacted to one of Charlie's old videos about the guys at Fresh and Fit. Sneeko was constantly riding them like an ATV, which I find funny that he's all about free speech, but he's best friends with the same guys who tried to silence any and all criticism against them, all because it hurt their feelings, when they tried to get around 30 channels nuked from this platform through unjustified copyright takedown. Either way, Sneeko got upset when Charlie made fun of his friends.
Anyway, this is the Fresh and Fit podcast. The entire purpose of this show is to bring women on to insult and belittle them to their face, while also preaching that men should have the right to cheat on their significant other as many times as they want.
You realize like how anybody critical of red pill, like alpha male ideologies, is always kind of like this? Like, pretty much like a white guy who looks like he doesn't really go outside that much. You only say this because you're behind a screen. If you were in front of Fresh or Myron, you would not speak with that level of confidence. The reason that you're so able to have this much happiness that you would is because you never leave your room. Face to face, you would shut up.
And this led to Sneeko talking about Charlie multiple times. This whole situation made him very emotional and kind of kicked off the war between the two.
All those fucking nerds who talked about Fresh, and this is coming from my friends, and like everything I heard about Fresh, I saw all these reaction videos before I met them. Everybody talked shit about it. He gets more bitches than you. I'm not gonna say names. Someone texted me. He's in a monogamous relationship. This is his girl. So there you go. I mean, I told you, like, I could hear it in your voice. The fact that someone doesn't have to abide by those rules, someone could go and fuck a lot of bitches. It's so foreign to a lot of people's ideas, because when you get brainwashed, when you get told that monogamy is the answer.
What the fuck are you even talking about? What does this have to do with anything? What does bringing up a picture of me and my girlfriend have anything to do with anything that has happened?
And from this point, Sneeko went crazy with this war that he wanted to create between himself and Charlie, posting pictures like this, and even making a graphic of all these quote-unquote. At this point, Sneeko went crazy with this war that he wanted to create between himself and Charlie, posting pictures like this, and even making a graphic of all these quote-unquote soy boys who do not like him. He has posted this image hundreds of times online, and I guess it finally came to a boiling point, and Charlie decided to have a little fun clapping back. So Sneeko says, pattern recognition. This collage is everyone who advocated for my cancellation. Fight back and follow my rumble. To which Charlie replies, holy shit, you pathetic, sensitive, soy little worm. I made fun of you for watching your girlfriend get by numerous other men, and also insulted you for defending CP. That's not cancellation. That's just spitting on you for being a pitiful, sad cuck. You know in your soul you would never say that to my face. You literally have a collage of people that hurt your feelings on the internet. You haven't stopped whining about me for months now, you goofy NPC. Even if you beat my ass in a fight, it doesn't change the truth. You're still a cuck who defends CP. You're not special from the other 10 soy. Stop whining about me for months now, you goofy NPC. Even if you beat my ass in the face, you other men, and also insulted you for defection. Fight back and other men, and also insulted you for defending CP. That's not cancellation. That's just spitting on you for being a pitiful, sad cuck. You know in your soul you would never say that to my face. You literally have a collage of people that hurt your feelings on the internet. You haven't stopped whining about me for months now, you goofy NPC. Even if you beat my ass in a fight, it doesn't change the truth. You're still a cuck who defends CP. You're not special from the other 10 soy boys who say the same thing. If you got a problem, stop talking on the internet. Let's solve it. Which I found ironic considering he's been the one talking about him on the internet for 5 months straight. He's the one who started this whole beef, and and he's the one who's posting these pictures daily while Charlie has only made one single response to this whole situation? Got your Discord still working on responses? Brother, I have no problem. You started it, and I made fun of you in return. You're upset about publicly admitting to cuckoldery and get mad at me for bringing it up. You should be mad at yourself instead. Have some self-reflection. Then Sneeko posted a tweet that he wanted to fight Charlie, and 2 days later, after receiving no reply, says, "Soy keyboard warrior at Moist Critical. We all knew he wouldn't accept a fight. Little bro is a 5'3" pasty gaming manlet. Have some empathy." What matters is how the most influential commentators have no specific beliefs. They never get canceled. They just talk. Why do you listen? So the situation has obviously reached a boiling point. I haven't seen much Sneeko content in the last few months, but I will say whenever I do see a little clip of him, he's always going on tangents about NPCs and how basically anyone who is not red-pilled is a programmed bot. But in reality, I think he's the one who would never make a statement not in line with the red pill ideology. And to me, that just means he's a slave to a whole nother matrix. I just feel like in life, agree with, but he wants to fight Charlie, who he acknowledges is much smaller than him, but refuses to fight Brandon Buckingham. I was there in person in Austin to see him call Sneeko out after he knocked out Ice Poseidon.
How do you think you're doing against Sneeko in MMA?
Oh, I would absolutely ravage him.
For those of you that don't know, these two have beef after Sneeko lied on his name. I don't know, I just find it very ironic at this point that Sneeko has seemed to put himself inside of a box while talking about how everyone else is so programmed. And it's almost like he has to spew these type...
We all know YouTube doesn't pay that good, so I decided to invest some of my money into stocks. I checked my stocks, smoked. Dogecoin, smoked. AMC, smoked. A young man is hungry. And if you look at that right there, I put in $8,000 and it's down to $3,000. Listen, when the stocks plummet, I hold. Diamond hands. So I took it upon myself to travel out to New York, Wall Street, and get in the face of some of these big suit wearing motherfuckers that have taken all my money from me. What's up, big guy? Nice case. I put 10 grand into Dink Doink and I'm down bad. Help me out. Hey, thank you. Hey, you guys work on Wall Street, don't you? Give us some advice on making money. I'm a broke, sorry son of a bitch out here. Please help me out. You look like it. I got these phony suit-wearing fakes cornered like animals out here. Tell me, how much you got in the bank? Look at him with his tight pants and his fancy brown shoes. You're not big league, Buster. You're small time. Hey, what's up? Y'all fuck with NFT? You like NFT? Hey, whippersnapper. You fuck with NFTs? I don't know what you're talking about. Excuse me? Do you have any advice on stocks? Excuse me? Do you have any advice on stocks? I don't have any fucking money! I went for the swing trade, got caught with my pants around my ankles, ended up swinging my own shit directly into my mouth. Hey, can I get like $5,000, $6,000? Hey, Ricky, look at this hot shot right there. What's up, partner? Cut you a deal real quick. With a $10,000 investment, I can guarantee you a 15% loss or more in less than a month on your stocks. You just from me about $5 grand. Not happening. What's your P&L? I'm telling you. In your own words that you're too good for me? Yes. Good, Ricky. How you doing? Doing good, doing good. You got money in stocks? No, sir. Not at all? No, I'm not a dumbass. Damn, bro. Yeah. AMC ruined my life! Help me! Sneeko stock pro tips, go. Crypto, and I just use Robinhood on my phone. I'm stupid. I lost a lot of money. I'm actually broke from stocks, but it's good for you. Look at that. That's real. Real money? Oh my God. What's Corvus Farms and mortgage and... How do you get your money right in New York? Scam. Hey, yo, can I get your credit card real quick? You walk with a little bit of swagger and I'm into that too. What's up, you sorry sack of shit? Where you going? I saw him, I was like, he's literally on the move, didn't say a word. Hey, what's up here, whippersnapper? You think you're big time? Think you're big time out here on Wall Street? Read the numbers. How much am I down? 48%. In this economy? Somewhere between like a Wall Street model and a school shooter. Whoa. I'm a stock guy. I'm saying once I get my autism focused, I'm going to be a millionaire, but it's just not coming together. You're what? Invest in war bonds. Who are you guys? We're big time. What are you guys doing? Seriously. I'm on a documentary about you, partner. All right. How much money you got in the bank? Okay, I gotta go. Look, you have a suit on. You're on Wall Street. Why don't you help me out? I'm a peasant. I'm a peon compared to you.
Wall Street. There's money to go around. What are you doing on Wall Street?
What should I do? Cash evade, business finance.
Cash advance, business finance.
Yeah.
New York's all about craziness, man. Craziness. It's all about money. It's all about opportunity. It's all about what you make it. You can come here, but you might not make it. I mean, can we explain it any other way?
You smell it.
I'd rather taste it. Smelling it's a tease.
How it tastes?
It tastes fucking wonderful.
This is Silly Ricky. What's going on, man? How you doing, Silly Ricky here?
It's all about the people you hang out around. You hang out with broke people, you're gonna be fucking broke. You hang out with people who know how to move money, you'll move money right along with them.
You sell, I buy. That's how the world works. Loser! Oh my goodness. Is that too much?
I happen to be a wealth manager.
You're a wealth manager.
Yes.
I'm sort of a hedge fund manager myself. We say you just wire transfer me 15 grand, we'll call it even.
What are you looking to make on the 15 grand? What's the goal?
Well, I can guarantee you a 20% loss.
You can't guarantee nothing.
I can guarantee that loss 100%. Are you in New York all day?
Am I in New York all day? All day? Okay, let me put it to you this way. Digital currency is going to be a way of life. We're going to be soon like the Jetsons. I believe that Bitcoin and digital currency is going to be the new inflation, hence towards gold.
I got caught back holding so hard my fucking wrists hurt. I need help. Soon I'm gonna have to start selling my body and hunting rats around the neighborhood. What's going on? Clowns? Huh? You guys wanna give me some money? Fucking ruining my life! I need cash! My balls are getting blown to smithereens on the market.
I don't have any advice to give, dude.
Whoop.
Sorry.
Whoop.
I'm getting late.
Stonks! Goose gang! Stonks!
She gonna give you some respect. Backhand, right there. That's it. Slap her. She gonna give you some respect. Backhand, right there. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all, man.
Here are some of the funniest commercials that rappers ever appeared in. And number one, I'm not sure if you remember this, it's actually Drake's T-Mobile commercial from 2016.
After going places where you don't belong, and Mexico and Canada are not included.
I told a lot of people I'm from Canada, but
I lied.
He also had an iconic commercial with Sprite, but let's go on to Eminem, and this one's hilarious because Eminem's in a cartoon, and it's actually a commercial for Brisk.
Damn, that is pretty good.
I got one final demand.
No, we can't change the name to Eminem Soma. Bring it, Nice! See? That's why I don't do commercials.
The last one on my list today is actually Kendrick and Shaq that both appeared in a commercial for American Express, and they were actually shopping for soap. So check this one out.
Luscious Lamar Bar.
Wish I had my own soap.
I need to say that.
Like, I'm actually quite shocked at how dysfunctional this panel is and how nobody can maintain long-term relationships. Let me explain, right? So I'm actually pregnant with a girl right now. So I'm having a daughter, and being here is like terrifying because I have to see like the world that my daughter is going to come up in. And I don't want like what you guys are experiencing, I would never want or wish for my daughter. I don't want my daughter to be used by like some guy in high school or like some guy in college because that's what's going on. Because we're talking about dating and situationships. We're giving our bodies to these men. And I don't want her to be used by some guy who could care less. You know, I want her to be able to exercise discernment and have better options. Like, I'm actually...
Fuck it, I'm about to tell you about my dating life. I might not have had the most successful dating life in college. Actually, I had the most unsuccessful dating life in college. And looking back on it, I think I know why. It's because of our fucking school systems. In college, I learned that basically my sole purpose was to climb the corporate ladder. They teach you that those gender roles that you're biologically programmed to want are outdated and stupid. And that my biggest competition was men. So I think every female has this mindset that's ingrained in them that they have to become more alpha than every man around them. They should become the leader. So I did just that. Competed with every man I ever came in contact with. Once I learned that it was okay to be feminine, once I learned it was okay to aspire to be a mother, once I learned I didn't have to climb the corporate ladder to make a guy want me, everything became a lot easier. Because a lot It's me! It's me!
There's a lot of down bad, depressed, and lonely people in this world. And when people are down bad, you know they're going to be listening to some down bad music. So today, we're going to categorize this music on the down bad music compass. Your favorite artist will fit somewhere between these two axes: autistic to neurotypical, and male manipulator to virgin. And since down bad music exists in every genre with lots of artists to choose from, we decided
Fan base just like Arctic Monkeys.
Pixies.
This guy thinks he's Tyler Durden. Word.
This crowd is a bit older, but just as nerdy.
It's older music.
Hey, Joe. My caller. Hey, man, how are you? Good. Beautiful Joe. Hello? Hey. You ever play that game? You ever play Beautiful Joe? Do I ever what? You ever play Beautiful Joe for PlayStation? That was a video game, yeah, sure. That's what I call you, Beautiful Joe. Well, I'm flattered, thank you. And we are enjoying that. I am indeed. Very good. So, Sam, let me ask you a couple questions if you don't mind. Yeah. Do you consider yourself a member of the alt-right? Of Adult Night? Of the alt-right. What is the alt-right? Is that some sort of indie bookstore? Excuse me? It's a political movement that you seem to interact with a lot on Twitter. A political movement? I don't get political. Okay. I keep it funny. I do comedy. I don't do politics, okay? I don't get up there and I'm not doing some sort of political thing. I do comedy. Okay. But you do seem on Twitter to tweet a lot about Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders and Donald Trump. I don't manage my own Twitter account. Who manages your Twitter account? My assistant. Your sister manages your Twitter account. My assistant. I wouldn't have my sister manage my Twitter account. That wouldn't be very smart. Now, would it? Who's your assistant? Who's my assistant? Who's your assistant? I don't have one. So I guess that means I'm more important than you, doesn't it? Got it moving. I got you laughing, Joe. Your comedy's what I do, bud.
I'm just kidding. No, my assistant. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Yeah. I don't manage the subreddit, so I wouldn't know anything about what's posted there. Maybe you could link me to it? Maybe.
Like Banefuck. Like Banefuck Batman. Like Banefuck Batman. Love Batman.
canceled for the whole Lil Moses situation, in which I didn't even do anything. It wasn't me. Lil Mosey was the one that was getting accused of. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And all I said was like, I read the document. I read the. Clifford basically confessing that Tokyo's Revenge did all of that. Tokyo's Revenge, he has been accused, Daniken, for being a weirdo, basically. I'm not gonna say the word because I'm getting not trying to but it looks like he's been accused, Daniken, of grooming, so much you don't know. Basically, like when you're above the age, say like somebody like me, right? I'm 24 years old. Even though I may look older, I know y'all saying I'm an old head.
mine who's a minor as well. I didn't want to speak out about this because I didn't want to be in drama nor be hated by old friends of mine, but this shit is disgusting. The link in my bio is a Dropbox filled with evidence of him being weird to multiple girls. This person has more in-depth screenshots. I just want to share my personal experience with him. The screenshots that include the name Zaza are mine, so that's her name, I guess. He was violent towards me when I was 14. He told me to wear a bra once out of nowhere, no context. When I sent regular quotes in my Facebook group chat I was in with him, he'd be like, stop. He'd do worse with other girls. I've also been told he pays people off so they don't speak out. As someone who's been groomed multiple times, I saw nothing wrong with it at the time, but now that I know more of this stuff and self-aware, you know what, I'm not going to read all this. Let's just get into the proof. But goddamn, like, why does every rapper or famous person or YouTuber, like, why do they have to be like this, bro? It's not hard to not talk to children. Tokyo's Revenge is, like, famous now, okay? He can get anything. He goes to a club in LA. That's where he lives now. He got a new crib. Just go on Tinder, my guy. Like, why these bitches ain't even got titties? What is the incentive? Oh my god. And how do you even get wrapped up in this? Like, again, this isn't the first time. I feel like this is actually true because it keeps happening. These keeps getting proven false, wouldn't keep coming out and trying to get clout because then they would just get hated on saying like, nah, that's not true. And if dude came out and said like, nah, it's completely false, if there wasn't evidence. But again, we'll get into the evidence, which is kind of fucked. It's right here. Here's him apologizing, giving a confession, basically. Ready for the notes app. Apologize personally to Zaza. I want to apologize to Zaza so bad. I can't hate you because of what you did, but I really want to see you at least try to change this somehow. I did. I went live on Instagram and apologized, then made a public Discord exclusively to talk about it, but I'm going to go away for a bit. So if this is real, these screenshots, it basically is a confession that it's true. And if she was 14 years old, like, there's no excuse for this behavior. Like, I don't want to be the guy who's, like, coming down on all these people, like, exposed, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's content for me. Like, yeah, I get it. I don't want to be exposing these dudes, but this shit needs to stop. All these YouTubers and famous people, like, bro, again, you're so famous, you've clouded up. Get a model from fucking Italy, a cougar. They're better at sex anyway. These 14-year-old girls don't know how to do shit. They've never even seen a crack in their life. What are you doing? Next. Minors, please be careful. I promise you that 18-year-old plus does not truly love for you, whatever. We don't need to read all this. More proof. She's on FaceTime with Tokyo's Revenge, apparently. You know, I can't see his face, but I'm just going to take her word for it right now. She's got DMs with him. Okay, but I'm still eat that. Tell you, oof, in my face. I wish I was alone with you. I'm gonna tell my bro. Oh my god, there's a video too. I saw a video of him literally naked with his dick out and just a towel covering it. This is Clifford, his producer. You probably heard Clifford in like the producer tags. So this is also Clifford somewhat confessing, not for himself, but for Tokyo's Revenge. You are literally best friends with him. He's talking to Clifford.
Only what you want me to know. His cut.
He any good?
Aiming to be an NC legend.
aside from the biological and evolutionary reasons, vectors and survivors, aside from that component, men don't care about your success, career, and ambition chiefly because the answers are all just provided. So, explain that a little bit. Women don't share their resources with men the same way that men share their resources with women. All of you just said either federation pays women or said men should pay. So we don't reap any benefit from your success, ambition, or your career, or your money, because we still expect men to adhere to their traditional gender roles. So why should we care?
Not benefiting from it firstly down the line. So just initially when I meet someone from a traditional standpoint, I would want the man.
Sure. But I mean, so some girls first date and then we go 50-50 thereafter, but a lot of girls, they want to either persist throughout the entirety of the relationship or at least maybe second, third, fourth date. And I mean, I'm sure how many of you here does it ever go beyond that first date? Or the guy already made that initial investment to go anywhere? I would say most first dates don't lead to anything. They don't lead to, I mean, everyone's different. Some people have highly successful than others, but like most first dates don't end up leading to a relationship. They may very well lead to the second date or third date. So I would say, in my personal experience, probably less than more than 50% of my first dates is not a second date. So, you know, just that's why men don't care about your success, your career, your ambition, your money, because you guys are not particularly, you're not as generous as men are when it comes to sharing your resources. Evidenced by all your answers, basically the man should pay. And I approach it with that, the man should pay space. Well, it depends a little bit. I'll split the bill. Well, it's funny that you stop and laugh, but yeah, I'll split the bill.
That's fair. I mean, I think if you're on a first date and man and you don't see that thing going anywhere, then you know, obviously you don't want to do that initial investment. That makes sense. But if you see it going to something major where then you're a traditional man, then you would feel inclined to pay. That's not to say on a first date I do expect it, but going forward when I like somebody, I enjoy paying for things and doing that sort of thing. But that's not for everyone. That's not the rule. But
I know you want to come in. Let me just ask one follow-up question about that. So of those of you, I mean, well, out of the 17, whoever asks should pay, or the guy should pay. If you go on the first date with a guy and he says, you know, politely, just like, you know, he says, hey, let's get some checks and split the bill. Based off of that alone, will there be a second date?
probably not. I come on first dates.
You go on the first date with a guy and he says, you know, politely, just like, you know, he says, hey, let's get some checks and split the bill. Based off of that alone, will there be a second date?
Probably not. I come on first dates.
Okay, would you view it as like a, maybe not a deal breaker, but it's kind of like a slight negative that he didn't offer to pick up the whole check?
I usually don't do that.
Okay, I see.
Because obviously there's connotations that come up around paying. A lot of the time, you know, you expect something in return. So yeah, like what you said, if I was going to see Johnny, you know, then I would also offer to split. But if I'm interested in something, I would expect him to pay, and it would be negative for me.
Okay, would it be if otherwise, if it otherwise went well, let's say it's not like the most amazing guy you've ever met, but like it went well. However, at the end of the day, he does say, hey, let's split the check. Is it a deal breaker? Like, not a deal breaker, but maybe a little negative on.
Yeah, I would accept that.
Sure.
Man, man, I'm taking out a date. He's really good at saving financially. I would fully expect him to pay. I
It's okay because
Would there be a second date for the both of you?
yeah, I mean,
Not a deal breaker, but it's a negative, like negative one. It's ick. That's the at least. Okay.
I mean, it's negative, but after that, if we're going on a second date, we're going to start splitting and going on. Like, if we're going to movies, he'll get the tickets and like pay for the snacks.
Sure.
If we're continuing the relationship, we're going to both contribute.
Okay, and then what about you?
I feel like as I'm going into a first date, I'm expecting the guy to pay, but if he asks to split it, like, I really don't care at all, especially because like a lot of the guys I know, and like that I'm talking to or that I'd be ever talking to, like we have very similar, like we're earning similar wages. Like I know we're most likely in the exact same financial state, so it really doesn't like bother me if someone asks to split.
Gotcha. Okay, so one question kind of related to this for everyone. Do any of you offer to split? You know, you'll do like kind of the gesture. You'll say, "Oh, let me get it," or you'll maybe no, not the gesture to split. You'll do the gesture to pay for the whole thing. Do any of you do that on the first date where you're like you do the reach for the checkbook, fucking purse?
I do that. I do that. Yeah.
And when you do that, is that to pay for the whole thing or to split?
The whole thing.
You do that, okay?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. No, but like you do the offer, even though you don't really want the guy to take you up on the offer.
If I offer it, I mean it.
You mean okay? You mean
I do it just for the gesture.
you do it just for the.
It's almost like a thank
okay.
you.
So you do the gesture. However, if the guy is perhaps not socially attuned and he takes you up on the gesture, the offer to pay, you say you pay the whole thing, right?
I could.
You
yeah.
would.
Yeah.
If he takes you up on it, is that a deal breaker?
It's not a deal breaker, but it's a negative.
Okay. Do any of you do the gesture? Oh, let me get it.
No.
No. Okay.
I definitely did not do that gesture when I was in college. Yeah, that's like a financial strain.
Okay.
In college.
Well, just the only reason I say that is just because there's sometimes we've had some women on the show who say I offer. However, if the guy takes me up on my offer, I'm not gonna see him again. And to me, that's just kind of a bit ridiculous because men were more overt communicators, whereas women tend to communicate more covertly. So we sort of take your word for it. So if a woman offers to pay, we're like, oh, that's kind of nice.
Well, I've had men say to me that they appreciate the offer, even if they don't think it's 100% genuine or they don't want the girl to pay. It's a nice gesture to at least offer.
I guess the point I'm trying to make though is there's some girls who will make the offer, and if the guy takes her up on the offer, some girls say I just won't see him again because he took me up on the offer, which is like you often hear women complain about men being poor communicators, but that is quite literally being a poor communicator. Like I don't think that's fair to make an overt offer in the same way if I offered to help a friend, I think it would be unfair of me if he takes me up on that offer for help, for me to be like, you dude, I don't want to be friends with you anymore. In any case, listen. Oh, go ahead. Oh, did someone want to come in?
I was just saying, I mean, I wouldn't personally do it, but I know a lot of women do it as a test. Clifford's basically confessing that Tokyo's Revenge did all of that. Tokyo's Revenge. He has been accused yet again for being a weirdo, basically. I'm not going to say the word because I'm going to get demonetized, but it looks...
So, Tokyo's Revenge is an artist that came up just as fast as himself.
Bruh. Remember when I was getting canceled?
Hey, Joe. Sam Hyde calling.
Hey, man, how are you?
Good. Beautiful Joe.
Hello?
Hey. You ever play that game, dude? You ever play Beautiful Joe?
Do I ever what?
You ever play Beautiful Joe for PlayStation?
That's a video game, yeah, sure.
That's what I call you, Beautiful Joe.
Well, I'm flattered, thank you.
And we are enjoying that.
I am indeed. So, Sam, let me ask you a couple questions if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Do you consider yourself a member of the alt-right?
Of Adult Night?
Of the alt-right?
What is the alt-right? Is that some sort of indie bookstore? Excuse me?
It's a political movement that you seem to interact with a lot on Twitter.
A political movement? I don't get political.
Okay.
I keep it funny. I do
Following is a conversation with Sam Harris, the second time on the podcast. As I said 2 years ago, when I first met and spoke with Sam, he's one of the most influential, pioneering thinkers of our time. As the host of the Making Sense podcast, creator of the Waking Up app, and the author of many seminal books on human nature and the human mind, including The End of Faith, The Moral Landscape, Lying, Free Will, and Waking Up. In this conversation, besides our mutual fascination with AGI and free will, we do also go deep into controversial and challenging topics of Donald Trump, Hunter Biden, January 6th, vaccines, lab leak, Kanye West, and several key figures at the center of public discourse, including Joe Rogan and Elon Musk, both of whom have been friends of Sam and have become friends of mine. Somehow, an amazing life trajectory that I do not deserve in any way, and in fact believe is probably a figment of my imagination. And if it's alright, please allow me to say a few words about this personal aspect of the conversation, discussing Joe, Elon, and others. What's been weighing heavy on my heart since the beginning of the pandemic, now 3 years ago, is that many people I look to for wisdom, public discourse, stop talking to each other as often, with respect, humility, and love, when the world needed those kinds of conversations the most. My hope is that they start talking again. They start being friends again. They start noticing the humanity that connects them. It is much deeper than that. Following is a conversation with Sam Harris, the second time on the podcast. As I said 2 years ago, when I first met and spoke with Sam, he's one of the most influential, pioneering thinkers of our time. As the host of the Making Sense podcast, creator of the Waking Up app, and the author of many seminal books on human nature and the human mind, including The End of Faith, The Moral Landscape, Lying, Free Will, and Waking Up. In this conversation, besides our mutual fascination with AGI and free will, we do also go deep into controversial and challenging topics of Donald Trump, Hunter Biden, January 6th, vaccines, lab leak, Kanye West, and several key figures at the center of public discourse, including Joe Rogan and Elon Musk, both of whom have been friends of Sam and have become friends of mine. Somehow, an amazing life trajectory that I do not deserve in any way, and in fact believe is probably a figment of my imagination. And if it's alright, please allow me to say a few words about this personal aspect of the conversation, discussing Joe, Elon, and others. What's been weighing heavy on my heart since the beginning of the pandemic, now 3 years ago, is that many people I look to for wisdom, public discourse, stop talking to each other as often, with respect, humility, and love, when the world needed those kinds of conversations the most. My hope is that they start talking again. They start being friends again. They start noticing the humanity that connects them, that is much deeper than the disagreements that divide them. So let me take this moment to say, with humility and honesty, why I look up to and am inspired by Joe, Elon, and Sam. I think Joe Rogan is important to the world as a voice of compassionate curiosity and open-mindedness to ideas, both radical and mainstream, sometimes with humor, sometimes with brutal honesty, always pushing for more kindness in the world. I think Elon Musk is important to the world as an engineer, leader, entrepreneur, a human being who takes on the hardest problems that face humanity and refuses to accept the constraints of conventional thinking that made the solutions to these problems seem impossible. I think Sam Harris is important to the world as a fearless voice who fights for the pursuit of truth against growing forces of echo chambers and audience capture, taking unpopular perspectives and defending them with rigor and resilience. I both celebrate and criticize all three privately, and they criticize me, usually more effectively, from which I always learn a lot and always appreciate. Most importantly, there is respect and love for each other as human beings, the very thing that I think the world needs most now, in a time of division and chaos. I will continue to try to mend divisions, to try to understand, not deride, to turn the other cheek if needed, to return hate with love. Sometimes people criticize me for being naive, cheesy, simplistic, all that. I know. I agree. But I really am speaking from the heart, and I'm trying. This world is too fucking beautiful not to try, in whatever way I know how. I love you all. This is the Lex Friedman Podcast. To support it, please check out our sponsors in the description. And now, dear friends, here's Sam Harris. What is more effective at making a net positive impact on the world? Empathy or reason?
It depends on what you mean by empathy. There are at least two kinds of empathy. There's the cognitive form, which is, I would argue, even a species of reason. It's just understanding another person's point of view. You understand why they're suffering or why they're happy, or just you have a theory of mind about another human being that is accurate, and so you can navigate in relationship to them more effectively. And then there's another layer entirely not incompatible with that, which is distinct, which is what people often mean by empathy, which is more a kind of emotional contagion, right? Like you feel depressed, and I begin to feel depressed along with you because it's contagious, right? We're so close, and I'm so concerned about you, and your problems become my problems, and it bleeds through. Right now, I think both of those capacities are very important, but the emotional contagion piece, and this is not really my thesis, this is something I have more or less learned from Paul Bloom, a psychologist who wrote a book on this topic titled Against Empathy. The emotional social contagion piece is a bad guide rather often for ethical behavior and ethical intuitions.
Oh boy.
And I'll give you the clear example of this, which is we find stories with a single identifiable protagonist who we can effortlessly empathize with far more compelling than data, right? So if I tell you, it's the classic case of the little girl who falls down a well, right? This is somebody's daughter. You see the parents distraught on television. You hear her cries from the bottom of the well. The whole country stops. There's an example of this 20, 25 years ago, I think, where it was just wall to wall on CNN. This is just the perfect use of CNN. It was 72 hours, whatever it was, of continuous coverage of extracting this girl from the well. So we effortlessly pay attention to that. We care about it. We will donate money toward it. I mean, it marshals 100% of our compassion and altruistic impulse. Whereas if you hear that there's a genocide raging in some country you've never been to and never intend to go to, the numbers don't make a dent, and we find the story boring, right? We'll change the channel in the face of genocide, right? It doesn't matter. So, and it literally, perversely, it could be 500,000 little girls have fallen down wells in that country. We still don't care, right? So it's, many of us have come to believe that this is a bug rather than a feature of our moral psychology. And so empathy plays an unhelpful role there. So ultimately, I think when we're making big decisions about what we should do and how to mitigate human suffering and what's worth valuing and how we should protect those values, I think reason is the better tool. But it's not that I would want to dispense with any part of empathy either.
Well, there's a lot of tangents to go on there, but briefly to mention, you recently talked about effective altruism on your podcast. I think you mentioned some interesting statement. I'm going to horribly misquote you, but that you'd rather live in a world, like it doesn't really make sense, but you'd rather live in a world where you care about maybe your daughter and son more than 100 people that live across the world, something like this. Or like where the calculus is not always perfect, but somehow it makes sense to live in a world where it's irrational in this way, and yet empathetic in the way you've been discussing.
Right. I'm not sure what the right answer is there, or even whether there is one right answer. There could be multiple peaks on this part of the moral landscape. But so the opposition is between an ethic that's articulated by someone like the Dalai Lama, right, or really any exponent of classic Buddhism, would say that sort of the ultimate enlightened ethic is true dispassion with respect to friends and strangers, right? So that you would, the mind of the Buddha would be truly dispassionate